Good morning and welcome to the way, did I say the way? The world, the way, and everything in between. I am your host, Anna Liz, of course, laughing and making mistakes right off the bat. And today we're going to try something new. I'm going to tell you this first before I introduce our guests, which I am so excited. Anyway, I'll tell you about that after I introduce my co-host for the day, which will be Samantha Grace Tapp. So we're going to try something new today because I do miss my other co-host, Alejandra, big time. And so now I'm going to try something new. So let's see how it works. So hopefully you'll work out. If not, you're fired. Alejandra's see,
I'll go back to production.
Yes. And Alejandra has to come back whether she wants to or not. But today, most importantly, today we have our guest. Her name is Sandra. She is an inspiration to many, I think, to not only just around, just anybody, but especially to the people from Puerto Rico. She is from Puerto Rico. She is an athlete, but she's just not any athlete. She represented the island of Puerto Rico in the Olympics. So we have, so we have, today I'm interviewing an Olympian. Who would have thought little old me will be interviewing an Olympian? Like, forget about it. But anyway, Sandra, welcome.
Thank you so much. That was so good and nice of you. It's an honor to be here. Thanks for having me.
No, the honor is ours, to be honest. The honor is ours. So wait, hold on. I got to say this too. Not only was she an Olympian, but wait, hold on. So when you're an Olympian, are you always an Olympian?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I cannot say when you were an Olympian. So as an Olympian, not only are you an Olympian, but you have a wonderful, strong marriage to a guy that you met in the Olympics, Gary. You have 3 amazing, beautiful daughters that I truly believe they're going to be Olympians themselves because they are now breaking records that you at even older didn't break and do all that. One is like a tennis pro. You have to homeschool her because she's becoming a tennis pro. The other one is in track and field, breaking records even against women twice and triple her age. Like, hello, are you kidding me right now? And the youngest one, what is she doing? What kind of Olympic is she going to be into?
She's a runner too.
She's a runner.
She does the hurdles.
Okay, hurdles. But she's too young to kind of, but with parents like you and Gary, you're both personal coaches now, and, you're head coaches of so many things and do professional people and all that. So, I would think that they would have no choice but to.
They do have a choice.
No, I know. But I'm thinking with that track record, it's like, I'm not going to be anything else. I feel like I have to, live up to the name of the household. But anyway, so that's my introduction to Sandra Moya. Moya. Moya in Espanol.
Sí.
Moya.
Yes.
For the American people.
Moya.
But anyway, I wanted 2 things that I really, really want to ask you is, one is, what interests you? How did you get interested in track and field?
Thank you. Well, at a young age in Puerto Rico, I was just running on the streets, and I noticed I was fast, faster than the boys, and this was probably 8, 7 years old, and I like running. I just like running, and we were not in the spot to pay for any other sports. Let's just say it that way. Because I like tennis too, but it was too expensive. Running at that point in my country was kind of free. You didn't have to buy anything. You could actually run barefoot if you didn't have money for shoes. So I just started running, and then that was in my spirit. Like, I want to run. This is fun, beating people. So I was just. I feel like it just basically track and field picked me. I didn't pick track and field.
Wow.
It was just almost like, okay, I not have no more choice because this is free. I want to do something. I knew that I had the talent, the gift. So that's how it basically started. In high school, I got a scholarship kind of like offer to go to a private school because I was in public schools in Puerto Rico. And I said yes. And that's how it kind of like all started. I joined youth club and started running. And then in a year, I made a team for juniors. Yes, the Pan Ams.
Wow. Oh, what is it? The Pan American?
Pan American juniors.
American
Yes.
juniors. Wow.
Yeah.
Just 1 year running?
Yes.
Were your parents always supportive?
No.
Really? They were not?
No, they were not into sports. And they divorced when I was 10, so it was just my mom. And then my mom was not knowledgeable of anything. She supported me with her words.
Right.
But she couldn't drive either, so she's like, yeah, you go ahead. And
Right. So she was old school, like Latin.
Very old school, home.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So you had to like just take yourself there.
Yeah, very self-motivated.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's really what makes an Olympian. You have to be self-motivated.
Totally. Yes.
You know, especially with track and field, because it's not, yes, it is a team sport, but it's more like
individual.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then I know a little bit. You know? I may not look athletic.
She Googled it last night.
That's so funny. Yeah.
What does it take to be an Olympian? Determination.
Self-motivation.
Perseverance.
Wow. Okay. So then you went to the Pan Americans.
Mm-hmm. And I joined this track club in Bayamon. And they did a really good job keeping us competing and training. And then I wasn't a junior already. I started kind of late. I was a junior in high school, and 2 years later I got an offer at the UPR, University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras. And I was a college athlete, a student athlete. So pay for my education, which I'm grateful.
Right.
And from there, I a couple of years later made the national team, the adult national team. And every year, you just strive to get better and better.
So how did you feel? Like, do you get a letter? How do you know you're going to be in the Olympics?
You don't know. So that's basically everybody's. Oh, you mean when you make the team?
Yeah. Like, how does that?
No, you have to reach a standard.
Right.
Every sport has like qualifications.
Okay.
And in track and field, you have to run certain times or jump certain distance. And for us, it was a relay. I run the relay, so we had to find 4 girls that were fast enough and run that race in the track and field meet, and then qualify. So you had to qualify.
Right. And then you qualify, and then like, do you get a letter saying you made the team? You're going to the Olympics.
Yeah, you get nice stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah.
With the Olympic rings. Yes.
So then, how did you feel? Like, was that even a goal of yours? Was that a goal, or also the Olympics? You know how track and field found you, chose you. So like, did the Olympics also choose you, or was that a goal? Like, once you did track and field and found all these things that were coming with it, that you were so good at it, was that even a thing? Like, you're like, no, I'm gonna make it to the Olympics, or no?
Yes, it was a goal, but it was like a distance goal. Like everybody, I feel like every athlete that is serious about their sport, that's the ultimate goal, the Olympic Games, if it's an Olympic sport. So I wanted to be an Olympian. I said, that would be so cool. I want to go to the Olympics. Actually, the Olympics before the ones that I participated were in Atlanta in 1996. I was running, but I feel like I was too young to go to those. And I almost made it.
Wow.
And then I said, well, maybe in the next ones. You know, it's that type of, it's for every 4 years. So you have a long time to prepare and mature and go for it. But that was my goal probably since day one, because we had in Puerto Rico this athlete that was super famous, and she inspired me. I wanted to be like her, and she went to the Olympics. So I want to be like her, Angelita. Yes.
And she was in track and field.
Yes.
Right. And she was in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you wanted to be like her.
Yes.
And then. So did you get a letter or a phone call?
No,
because back in the day there was no texting, so there's definitely not.
I know.
It wasn't a texting.
Hey, when you get you run the time,
right?
So you know that you're going.
Oh, okay. You know that you're qualified. But how do they make it official?
They send you a letter. like you said. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you still have your letter?
I do. I have like a bunch of like memorabilia, and back in the day was newspapers.
Right.
So I have all that in a box in my house.
Wow.
Should-
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so then you made it. And then did you know the women that were on the team, or it was just random women that makes an Olympian team?
No, I knew, well, I knew the track and field athletes,
Oh, okay.
but there were other sports too that I
Right.
didn't know.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. So where was the Olympics? What year was the Olympics that you were in?
Sydney 2000.
In Sydney, 2000. So it was really not that long ago.
Only 45 years.
Girl, you make me feel so old.
No.
Yes, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. It is, but it isn't, if that makes any sense. Because I remember.
At least it's in the 2000s, in the
Yes.
1990s.
Yeah.
That's why I like the 1985.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying, because I remember watching the Sydney Olympics. And I'm like,
Exactly.
you know what? That really, and because they're every 4 years.
They
So
go fast.
really,
Mm-hmm.
2000, no, it is. Okay, 25 years. Yeah, it's a while. How does it feel like when you're walking out and everybody's cheering you on?
It's unreal. I have tape of the open ceremony.
Uh-huh.
It's probably the highlight of the Olympics for me, even more than the actual race, because it's just like overwhelming. There's a lot of pride, like when our team came in and the flag was on the screen, we all were singing "Yo soy Boricua," and I was like in the little flags. It was so
Yes.
yeah, it was so.
Oh, I'm getting the
It was really
chills.
special. It was
Really
really special.
listening to you. Really? Wow. And was it strict, the regimen, when you're in the Olympics? Place and all that?
Kind of, but not so much. It was Olympic Village, so it's very
You cannot do your own thing.
no. Like what? Like kind of
Like do you have to go to sleep at a certain time? Do you have to-
no.
No.
Your coach is responsible to tell you, but when you're an adult, like when you're there, you're there for a purpose. So you know you're not gonna be
Party.
exactly.
Right.
That's after.
After you rest.
After.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're raised. Oh, no, huh?
yeah, that's the one thing about athletes is they work hard, but they party hard too.
Not me.
Just
There's a lot of sacrifices that you have to do when you're disciplined enough to be elite.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to miss in a lot of things that supposedly you're missing out, but you're not really missing out. In my eyes, it was like, I'd rather be in the podium
Right.
than be at the party. You know what I mean? So it
Yes.
takes that sacrifice to
Right.
just say no to certain things, certain friends that want to pull you that way, and you just have to keep your eyes
On the medal.
on the prize.
Yeah, the medal, the things in this case. The medals and the flowers. Our headphones came off.
Yeah.
Oh boy. There's a little rattling. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
It's okay. Fix the floor. Production.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm back. I'm back.
Okay, you're back. There you go. There you go. Thank God you weren't running the baton.
I know.
Track and field, that would not be.
No, you don't want to drop it.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of that you have to be very disciplined and choose your friends and all that. Were you saved and spirit-filled back then or not yet?
I was safe because I was basically born into the Catholic religion. My mom was take us to mass every Sunday, and I knew Christ. I'm being always a believer,
Right.
but I wasn't that close or mature in the Christianity.
Right.
It was until after. That's why when I started running, it was more about me. That it was more like self-centered. I want this goal. I want this to do this, but it wasn't the Lord yet.
Right.
That was not until after. Actually, I graduated from college.
Okay. Oh, so you were in the Olympics while you were in college?
No,
Oh. Okay, so where you were in the Olympics after?
kind of like right after.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, so you weren't a mature Christian. So
No.
it wasn't like you were going around sharing Jesus.
I will say always thank God, I pray,
Right.
stuff like that. But it
Yes,
wasn't
okay.
not like my identity was not in Christ like that. I was like an athlete and like I is now.
Right, so you were more of an athlete back then.
Yeah, but I run like
But so you did go to the parties.
No, because that's nothing to do with it. I did go to parties. Don't get me wrong. In Puerto Rico, it's almost like impossible not to,
For real.
because everybody is.
It's a party.
It's fun. It's a party country.
Yeah. That's why everybody loves Puerto Ricans.
That's true.
Because we're happy, we're outgoing.
There's always a
we're
dancing somewhere. Exactly. Even if you go to kids' party, there's a party. Like for adults,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's a 1-year-old's birthday, but for the adults.
Right. You have drinks and music, loud music.
Right. Oh, okay. I see. I thought for some reason that, at that point you were still safe. That's where you met Gary.
Yes,
Your
we met Gary. I met Gary right before the Olympic Games. We were both running at a track meet in Mexico.
Wait, so did Gary was an Olympian too?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, he was not. He represented the Philippines during his track and field career, but he didn't make it.
Sorry, he was as good as you. Okay.
But
Fast enough.
but he did coach Olympians, 2 Olympians that he
Okay.
coached. So he actually is an Olympic coach.
Right.
He went to the Olympics to London and Beijing
Right.
with athletes.
Well, that was very smart.
Mhm.
That was very smart of him that he made the switch. But he saw that he didn't make it, but he
No, he didn't make the switch. It's just almost like I am coaching now.
right.
But almost like every athlete that's done with track kind of transition to coaching, and he did that. And then he was actually he was still running when he was coaching.
Oh,
athletes.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh wow, that's interesting.
and he's really good at it though.
No, he is. I hear that's really good, personal coach and
Yes.
all that. Do you guys, let me ask you a question. You're now the head coach for
A high school.
a high school, right? For the track and field.
Yes.
And you have taken that high school very far.
Thank you.
I mean, from what I read and from what I see,
Yes.
you've done things that they haven't done in the past.
Yes.
Oh, I mean, hello. Seriously. I mean, an Olympian, I don't think they would put up with anything less. For real. Could you imagine?
Second is the first to lose.
We did we won the state title, the boys, a few years ago in 2018, and ever since that, every year we have gone to state with somebody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Very
Yes.
nice. Well, kudos to you.
Thank
Does
you.
Gary help you, coach?
He has to. I made him. I make him coach.
The assistant coach.
He's the volunteer.
Yeah.
You're the higher
No, he's
paid
an
person.
assistant.
Yeah. You're the one that they pay, and he's the one that is like, come on, you gotta go. Sorry, buddy. Oh, that's really, really good. Okay. So then you meet Gary, you get married, you have your daughters. Now, at this point, wait, let me go back. So when you won, right, the Olympics, right, and you went back to Puerto Rico, like, did they have like a big parade or?
No, they Puerto Rico, we're loud over there. They give us a little a nice welcoming at the airport, and we did have a party at the Olympic House.
Right.
But we didn't win medals. We broke the national record though over there, and yeah, so it was not like when these other athletes have won gold in the Olympics, then they do that.
Right. Oh, okay, I see. So
They still had a party.
well, well, of course, you went to the Olympics. That's something big. Even going to the Olympics and being chosen to go to the Olympics because
I read it's a 1% of people go. 1%.
Top 1% athlete.
Less than 1%, actually, 0.00 something.
yeah. Wow, of athletes get to go to the Olympics.
Of the world population.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But only one team goes from each country. And each team, let's say, a volleyball team, right? They only have 12 spots. So that's only 12 people out of the whole entire United States that plays volleyball that goes to the Olympics every 4 years.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
That's just 12 people.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
It's not that many.
Interesting.
So it's hard.
Right. So now that you found Christ and you're serious in your relationship with him and all that, do you instill that in your athletes, or could you even do that, or?
You can. There's always, obviously, at the high school level, some protocol. You can't really preach or anything, but you just lead with example. you lead and mentor the kids. They most of them are believers. So you just like, I pray for them. I pray for my team. I pray in front of them sometimes. And only one time somebody says something like, yes,
really?
believe it or not, yes.
No.
And it's fun. I feel like it's giving back to the sport that gave me so much.
Right.
Just kind of like trying to help them reach their goals.
Right.
Yeah. But I always tell them, especially to my kids, that their identity is not in the sport. You know, your identity should be in Christ. And then, because he's the giver, he give you the gift, he give you the talent, he's the creator. So I feel like you have to give credit to the creator.
That's right. Preach.
Yes.
Oh, you're coming in there.
Ah.
The Jesus is coming out.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you are able to like pray for the team before they go out and all.
Yes, and sometimes I don't have to do it. The kids do it. They take the leadership. Like,
Oh, very nice. And this is in a public school.
yes.
I love that. That most of them are believers, and that, you know, did you ever think, or could you even have like a teen Bible study, or no? It's
No.
not allowed. No, it's not allowed. Like even out of school? No.
No.
No, because you will be doing both. Like be a coach.
It'd be like a teacher hosting a Bible study.
Yeah, no. That's,
No.
yeah.
There have Bible like studies on campus,
Oh.
and some of them go there.
Oh,
But I'm not gonna be doing that.
yeah. No. Yeah, no, I didn't know if you were allowed to do that. I want, you know, in the school system, who knows? It changes so much. You can, you cannot, this, that.
Right.
Say
Maybe
this, you
if
cannot say that.
I'm pretty sure, like, if you go to like a Christian school, yes.
Well,
you
no,
can do
of
that.
course, hello, but public school, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're different.
Well, listen, it was really up. Is our 20 minutes up? Oh, we're over. But
We are.
yeah, I know.
Yes.
Is there anything
There's a
that
lot.
you want? I know. There's a lot. I told you it was going to wait before you know it. You're like, wait, what? I wanted to say that. Is there anything that you want to say?
I just want to say that athletes out there, that it's really hard to do this for the right reason, which is glorifying God. I'm gonna preach now, okay?
Yeah, no, go.
Because honestly, I like I told you, when I started, it was mostly about me. It was very selfish. Like, I want my team, I want this thing, and I feel like the Lord doesn't care about titles. If I'm went to the Olympics, medals, any of that, He cares about the condition of our hearts and who we become in the process. So I tell my kids all the time the same thing. I said, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Well, actually, it does, but you know what I mean.
I won't even try to go to the Olympics.
It does matter.
Importantly,
It's more important who you become by like they say all the time, that the journey is more important than the destination. So who you become by trying to do this. And of course, you have to work hard, which is, like, you know, sports is almost like life. You're going to get what you put. So you just have to work hard and know that you should glorify God with it, because He's the giver. He gave you the talent.
Right.
And He's going to give you opportunities to do it. And then He can either promote you or humble you, which the sport does all the time. You get injured, you're not,
Right, yeah.
things don't go your way. So you have to kind of like know that just give it to Him. Because if you take it, it's about a lot of like heaviness and pressure. But you just give it to Him, you work hard, and He will meet you somewhere, you know? And I feel like that's my message to my kids that are athletes, to all the athletes that I coach, that you have to work hard, don't hide the talent. He gave you the talent. Now you have to develop it, nurture, and it will be for His purpose. So that's just like, it's something that you only learn after walking with Christ for a little bit or for a while, you know, just like, yeah.
Okay. Well, wow. Well, with that being said, would you pray us out, please?
Yes, of course. Lord, I thank You for today. I thank You because we're here. We're here meeting on Your name, and whenever 2 or 3 are gathered, You're there. So we we welcome your presence, and we pray that you continue to watch over Edalis and her family, and watch over my family as well. And I pray that you continue to give her wisdom and guidance to put your name out there on this podcast and glorify you and praise you with her work. I thank you for the day. I thank you for everything that you give us, and love you and praise you and honor you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Well, thank you so much, Sandra, for being on the podcast.
course.
It's really an honor and a privilege.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And remember, if you have any questions or if you need any prayer requests, please reach out to us, and we will definitely communicate with you and pray with you and help you in whatever way we can. So for now, thank you so much for listening to The Word, the World, and everything in between.